This is Jeremy Guysnell with reefs.com, and I wanted to do a short video. This is the Theiling Roller Mat. It's sold, I think, exclusively by Bulk Reef Supply. It's a European device, but I wanted to kind of show folks what it is as a companion to a review that I'll work on once I have some time with it. But what the device does is it essentially takes the place of a filter sock. Now, any of us that have used filter socks can attest to they work great at removing particles from the water and completing mechanical filtration, but they're kind of a hassle to clean. So the Theiling Roller Mat takes the place of that and automates it. So what you have is water from the aquarium. This is water coming right out of my overflow via gravity, enters the unit right here, and water exits the unit right up here. And this area is an overflow in the event that the unit gets clogged up, and it gives water a place to go. But in order to roll out of the unit, water has to move over this canister, which is wrapped in a very fine cotton fabric, a fabric that's much like the fabric of a filter sock. So this one's been running for a couple hours. I just got it and hooked it up today, and you can see it's starting to get a little bit of junk on it, but not too much. But what happens as that clogs up, just like a filter sock would, and the water level rises, it'll rise up to here, which is an electronic switch, which will turn the roller, and as you can see, there's clean fabric right here, so it will turn that roller around like that and bring clean fabric in automatically. And then when it's used that entire roll of fabric, you'll just simply replace it. And it looks, from what I've seen and what I've read, like it's not terribly difficult to replace. But what I'd like to say about the roller mat is it's very intimidating looking, or I thought it was very intimidating looking when I got it to hook it up. It's relatively large. It's 17 inches left to right. It's got various ports. It comes standard with metric fittings, which can be difficult to find matchups for, but in reality it was very, very easy to hook this up. It sits, as you can see, I have it sitting on the back of my sump, right over, it exhausts right into my refugium chamber, and it was easy to hook up. Bulk Reef Supply sells a plumbing kit that replaces this, puts an add-on for this, and also replaces the overflow with standard US fitting sizes. So they just unscrew much like an overflow port does, and they were very easy to replace. And then I was able to go to the hardware store and get easy to use plumbing to replace or to create an area for water to drain and a place for the overflow to come in. So it's actually very easy to hook up. Then you just plug it in. It comes pre-installed with your first roll of the cotton media. And yeah, so if it's something, if you're like me and you really don't like dealing with filter socks, washing them and cleaning them and all of this, I really think the roller mat hopefully will prove to be a good solution. Like I say, I haven't had it long enough to comment on how it works long term, but I am able to confidently say while it looks a little bit intimidating, it's actually quite easy to hook up. So if I were looking at one of these and I thought it would be difficult to hook up, it's really not. The only other device that I want to comment on, and I may do a review of it at some point, or I may not. I haven't made a final decision, but you can see it spinning there in the blue blinking LED light. That is the new Vertex skimmer neck cleaner. You can see it going around there. I hooked that up this evening as well. I really don't want to say too much about it. I haven't had enough time. As you can see, it really hasn't had a chance to do much. It's only been running for a little while, but I'm not blown away by the setup of it. It actually, there were some components that broke very easily under very minor, just general setup pressure. Luckily, I was able to use an epoxy to fix it, and it seems to be okay. But if you have a Vertex skimmer and you're thinking about that device, that is it. You have to purchase it with a new lid, and the lid is pre-drilled to mount the engine. It's not terribly difficult to set up, but it's got some potential issues. But the Theiling Roller Mat, that is it. That is how it works, and I will link this video as a companion to a review once I have some time to play with this thing.